peeps. I decided I was gonna stop pursing my lips together because it gives me a double chin. Anyway, today is my birthday. And if you've been following my channel, you know why I'm super happy about that. I made another one. But it is also my it's exactly 2 years today because I found out on my 37th birthday that I had extensive metastatic disease in my lungs. So it's exactly 2 years today that my whole life blew up and how I was living it was going to change for good. My 1 year anniversary went by and it was actually that one was rough. I think because once you do the full cycle and you reach a year, you kind of come to the realization that this is really how this is, like, because the first time I was sick, it was like a year, and then, you start getting back into your life, whereas this year passed and, you kind of start settling into it and realizing, okay, this is really how it's gonna go. And then this second year, I've been kind of less focused on the cancer, I think. I've just been, because I've been dealing pretty much since March with this whole numbing of my leg. It's been slowly just getting worse and worse and worse. And at first I thought maybe it was like neuropathy from my chemo, and I was terrified I was gonna have to stop my treatment because it was working. I was like, ah! But then we discovered, no, in fact, I have a pinched nerve in 2, possibly 3 spots. Just, they're not quite sure exactly where it is right now, but it's not great. Well, my cancer has been sort of the least of my problems this year, oddly enough. It's been, because it's been stable. And then I got the best birthday present ever from the good Lord up above, but delivered by my doctors. I got my chemo review yesterday and I had a CT last week. And she told me that everything's good, quote unquote, nothing to worry about. Love hearing that. When your doctor tells you there's nothing to worry about, there's no better feeling in the world. And they feel sorry for me because it's really hard to get the MRI and everybody's trying, but it's just, that's what I'm waiting for right now. So yeah, I woke up this morning knowing I could just celebrate my birthday and be happy and know that all I have to focus on is my physical, like my leg and back issues. I don't have to worry about my disease at all. So it's good. I'm still doing 3 rounds of chemo and then 1 week off. Seems to be working pretty good for me. I've always been like pretty drugged up when I do my treatment. And now that I've requested a bed twice because I have to ride there, so I'm sitting, and then sitting in the chair for like 3 or 4 hours and driving 2 hours, like I just end up in so much pain. And the first cycle of this round, or the first round of this cycle, I always get it backwards. The first round of this cycle, a cycle is 4 weeks. And you get so many rounds of chemo within that 4 weeks. So my first round, so week 1, they almost had to admit me because I was in so much pain in the chair. They had to give me 2 doses of morphine, and if I wasn't staying in a hotel with my mama, they would have admitted me. But because she was there and they knew I wasn't going home alone or wasn't leaving town, they didn't admit me. They just, they filled a prescription for hydromorphone for me and then sent me to the hotel, which was good. But since then, the next 2 rounds, I requested a bed. I was like, is there any way? And it was so helpful and so amazing. It felt so much better. I was in much less pain. So this last round before my break, they said, yeah, you don't even have to request anymore. We're just going to do it. If we forget, just remind us. I'm like, oh, I will be reminding you. So yeah, I've been kind of a little less focused on my cancer this year, and a little more focused on my other problems, because you know, other things can happen too. It's just just such a magical time, as me and my mom say. Cause it's not at all. It's not magical, but we like to say that. Makes ourselves feel better. But yeah, I just wanted to share kind of where I'm at 2 years out, and I think I'm in a better place mentally. That I still get some pretty severe CT anxiety. It is what it is. You just, especially, and it seems to get worse actually the farther you are out, because the longer you're on a certain treatment, the odds of it starting to not work go up. So it's just a game of having faith and desperately trying not to think about it. Because it's a real thing. CT anxiety is like a real thing. It's mind-blowing, but it occurs. But other than that, I haven't really been focused on my disease. It's been kind of a good year, but fast. It's gone. I don't know where the summer went. I don't know. It's just gone. I don't know. Yeah. I just wanted to say hi and just kind of give you a brief description of where I am at 2 years out. Bottom line, I'm 2 years out, but I'm still rocking it and I'm still good. So we're gonna keep going.